Start your weave by drawing a 4x4 grid. So you've got a grid basically made up of 4 squares across, 4 squares down. Altogether you'll have about 16 squares. Not about, just definitely. You can make it bigger if you want, but let's start off like this. You'll be connecting some of these boxes now with straight lines, and I like to sort of work in the top corner first, and I'll go connecting the first top 2 by a line underneath them, and then connecting the ones underneath that with a line above. Kind of looks like an equal sign drawn inside of the boxes made of the squares. And then you go to the middle section and you draw another equal sign, and then you do the same thing down the bottom that you did up the top with those 4. So you could pause it here and just have a look. Now what I'm doing now is drawing some vertical lines in between these specific sections. You might need to pause for this one too. This is the basic idea of a weave. Now it's the corners that usually gets me, and how do we finish off those corners to make them look cool? So we're going to imagine that it's a ribbon, and that ribbon is going around, and then the bottom corner is also going around, and if you follow your finger around the ribbon, you can kind of gesture in which direction it's going in, and you could sort of imagine the line is being drawn where your finger's running across the page, and then you end up with something that looks a little bit like this. It's okay if the curves are not really curved. Some people have done them with sort of squared off edges, which also looks cool, but try either way. They both look good. And this is the basic weave, right? So from here you can go on in any direction. You can thicken the lines like what I'm about to do. You can fill those little squares and the background as well with color or with black, or you could fill it with pattern. Some people said that they want to tangle inside of this or draw some pattern on the inside. I'm going to keep mine very simple and do like a shrunken square background colored with black, as you can see. And I'm going to give it a very basic sort of outline around the entire thing, which is just going to make it stand out a little. And then what I'm going to do is just draw this line on the inside of it. Now, with the line on the inside, I'm doing it close to one edge, and then I'm doing a second line close to the other edge. And this is what it looks like in the end. I think it looks really cool, and it's super easy to do. You might need to pause the video at some points at the beginning to really get that foundation right, but you can go in any direction with this after here. We spoke about colors, we spoke about adding pattern when we were doing the live stream today, and yeah, people really enjoyed it, and some people drew along with me as well, and they really enjoyed it too. So I hope you get to draw along as well, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know how you go, whether you found this easy or super difficult, and I would love to know what your thoughts are about it, and whether you think that this was too difficult to do. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!